Hello and welcome to this short tutorial on publishing and sharing an Outlook calendar presented by Foston Forp. By doing so, you're creating a web link or HTML code through which others can view a calendar on Outlook. What's great about this option is that you can allow them to see as much or as little information as possible. Here are some great uses for publishing an Outlook calendar besides simply sharing your availabilities with someone. As you can see, you can enhance the blended learning experience by publishing an Outlook calendar by identifying synchronous and asynchronous work. You can also organize course content, include readings, and assignment deadlines. You're also able to share this published calendar either as a URL for a website or directly embed that code onto Moodle to display the calendar on your course page. What's particularly great about this approach is that you're really scaffolding the use of the Outlook calendar with your students and teaching them how to use a new organization tool. For the purpose of this video, I'll be showing you how to do this using the web version or website of Outlook. You're going to start by logging in to outlook.office.com using your Jack credentials and then navigate to the Calendar tab on the left-hand side. You're going to see the default view of your Outlook calendar, and what we're going to want to do if we're creating a class calendar is click on Add Calendar. On the left-hand side, we're going to click on Create Blank Calendar to create a class calendar that doesn't interfere or add to your existing default calendar. So here we're going to name it Pedagogy 101, as that's the course. And then you can choose a color for your calendar and a charm or an icon that'll appear next to it. We will want to keep it under My Calendars to ensure that it is not shared until we make it publicly available by publishing the calendar and then click Save. Now that the calendar is saved, we can go ahead and X out of this menu and we'll be able to see the calendar that we've created on the left-hand side with the color that we've selected. Now you're ready to start adding events to this calendar as you normally would, keeping in mind that you will publish this for a specific purpose, for example, a class. Here I am scheduling a due date for the journal response assignment that I've made up. So I'm going to select the class time. In the description box, I can include information from the course outline. I can attach important instructions or link websites that students may need in order to complete this journal response. If students are turning in this assignment in Moodle or in Turnitin, be sure to indicate that in the description as well. Once I've entered all the assignment information, I will click Save. And that deadline has now been added to the class calendar that I will be sharing with my students. Another type of information you can input is weekly themes for your class. For example, if this week's theme is assessment strategies, I would be able to identify that by using week-long events. So here I am just specifying that it is an all-day event running for the span of an entire week, and as you can see, the theme will appear at the top of the calendar instead of as an event within the hour time blocks. Don't worry about populating your calendar, you can do so on an ongoing fashion even once you publish the link. All edits will be live once you post them. Next, we're ready to share the calendar. You'll click on the gear icon on the top right hand side and scroll all the way down to View All Outlook Settings. Next, you're going to want to navigate to the Shared Calendars tab in the middle menu, and we're going to publish a calendar. We'll click on the drop-down menu and locate our PED 101 calendar. In terms of setting up the permissions, what you're really doing is determining the visibility of the information within that calendar. You can choose to only display times when you are busy and no detailed information as to what exactly you've put in the calendar. You can also select that anyone viewing the calendar can view titles and locations, but no descriptions. Or somebody could view all details, which is what we're interested in doing when publishing a class calendar in this example. Then you'll click Publish, and you can scroll down to locate the HTML code for your calendar. If ever you want to unpublish or reset the link, you can do so with the options on the right-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and copy the HTML text, and I'll show you what that looks like in a web browser. By copy-pasting the link, you'll see that you arrive on this beautiful Outlook calendar with all the information that we've just added. As I mentioned, any other elements that you add to the calendar directly from the Outlook website or from the app in your desktop will automatically appear in this calendar. I would highly recommend adding an HTML block to your Moodle course and copy pasting this code in, and you'll have a lovely calendar displayed on your Moodle homepage for your students to be able to keep track of their work and the course. Alternatively, you could simply copy paste this link and share with colleagues or on your Leia or Teams course homepage. Let's go back to the calendar view on the Outlook website, and we're going to try sharing a different type of calendar. So once again, we'll click on View All Outlook Settings, and then navigate to Shared Calendars. And this time I want to publish my actual calendar, so the one I use to schedule meetings with colleagues and personal appointments. So this is not necessarily something I want everyone to have access to all the information, but I want them to be able to see if I'm busy so that they can schedule a meeting with me. So instead of the class calendar, here I've selected my personal calendar and indicated that the permission can be seen only at times when I am busy, so no additional information will be provided. Once again, we will navigate to the link that is provided, copy paste that into a browser so you can see what it looks like. As you can see, this published calendar looks a little different than the last one. No details are provided, but it is clearly indicated when I am busy and unavailable. Thank you very much for watching. Please contact us if you have any questions. Additional links relating to embedding HTML on Moodle can be found in the description bar below.